Rock Zone. Kawan J.
DJ One. It's the group, homie. The mixtape show.
Yo. What up, what up?
Yo. I'm gonna turn you off real quick. All right, the homie, man. I was just playing one of your joints. I know you couldn't hear it on your end, but I was playing it here on the show till you checked in, man. How you doing tonight, brother?
Good, brother. I appreciate that, man.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good, man. I appreciate you rescheduling, brother. Like I said, we've been dealing with some
Awesome.
Mother Nature been on her shit. You know
No
what I'm saying?
problem.
Dope, man.
Yeah, I heard out
I
there. I heard.
excuse
How's
me.
everything there? These good locals, man.
Excuse me, my bad. Yeah, man, we had a little tornado. I've been down here in Dallas for probably been about 15, 20 years now, and eventually you're gonna run into a tornado, right? You can't run from nature. So that was my first experience with it, and that shit was wild. Wow, man, it's wild, brother. But we not talking about me, man. We here to talk
Hell
about
yeah, they wild.
yeah, man. We here to talk about the homie, man. Choco Valens, man. You just released a new project, dope album. You know what I'm saying? Industry Blows,
Thank
right? Is the title.
Right. Word up. Straight up.
And you are picking up right where you left off from the last time you was on the show, man. You just, continue to expose the bullshit in Hollyweird, you know what I'm saying, and in the music industry and all of that.
Straight up.
And ever since then, man, things that have kind of been whispered are kind of coming to light, brother. Does that make you feel as an artist vindicated so far that, the things that you have been kind of putting out there and talking about and addressing is now for the public to see? And a lot of these Hollywood people are being undressed in front of the public. How that make you feel vindicated a little bit as an artist?
Absolutely, man. Because it's good that things are coming into light and people are actually seeing
Mm-hmm.
the truth expose itself, and people can gradually gravitate to a better understanding what the culture needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
And the sooner we gain the conceptuality of what's really going on, the better state of hip hop will be.
Absolutely. And see, I agree with you on that one too, man. It's kind of like with all of the bullshit that surrounds around hip hop, because everybody likes to kind of batch everything around hip hop, right? And we all know, you have rap, you have industry rap, you have the industry commercial hip hop, and then you have hip hop, the artists like yourself who you care about this culture and you care about the lessons, and you kind of continue the tradition on the foundation that it was built off of. It's kind of like now we getting that bullshit out the way, and now we can get to the real. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, man. So what you been hearing so far, man? Project drop here recently. What you been hearing about the feedback? What's your peers been saying? What's the fans been saying? And how you feeling about the release so far?
As far as the releases, getting a good amount of attention, and a lot of people are gravitating towards the truth inside of the message in the album. A lot of people are unaware as far as what Industry Blows in totality withholds, because they're like confused when they see the cover. They don't know it's like Jay-Z and like Beyonce. Some people just think it's just like a cover for shock value, because the cover itself is shocking. But there's like a double entendre to the cover, you know what I mean? Because back in the late 70s, the word term blows was often used to describe something that was garbage, or it sucked, or it just didn't have value. So obviously I'm not going to get into the details of exactly how the cover looks and shit, but yes, there's a double entendre to it. A lot of people are fascinated with the art, and I'm happy that they are. It's my sixth one, and I just have to explain sometimes to why I'm doing what I have to do, and why Jay-Z doesn't have any integrity, and he's just a Superman that can't really fly at the end of the day. And I don't think that someone should be held with such a title, and someone who holds a record label, which is supposed to be very prolific, Rock Nation, yet they are, funding lawyers to put artists in jail. You got him working with um, Desiree Perez, who locked up Griselda Blanco,
Mm-hmm.
and she, is an ex-federal informant, and he so happens to have probably stocks in prisons, just like the labels have stocks in prisons, and that's why they push this narrative to neurologically control us, for they can keep getting money and us to be backpedaling and doing their dirty work. So it's just a lot to it, man. And unfortunately, the culture is good, but
Mm-hmm.
it needs to be graded in a place that needs to be in the correct hands. So
Absolutely.
that's what
Absolutely.
it's all about.
Absolutely. Whenever I do the edits, you'll see like the little album cover right around here. So you guys will see what we're talking about. No explanation needed, man. Who did that album cover? Was that all you? Did you have somebody work on that for you?
Yeah, that was my homie uh Gorilla Andy from Orlando.
Nice.
Been working with him for years, and he basically put the whole cover together. I email him a treatment plan, and he basically gets the details, and he just creates
Yeah,
the idea. Man, he's marvelous. Shout out to Gorilla Andy, man. He's
that's
he's one
nice.
of the best artists out there.
Yeah, no, your artwork is always dope, bro. I do appreciate that when I see your work, because it's kind of like you said, it's kind of that old school vibe to it. When you see like when you're picking music out and you don't know what it's gonna be about, but you see that album cover and you're like, okay, I kind of got an idea where you're going with this, so this is gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? Or if you listen to an old funk record and they got a guitar in the front, you're like, okay, it's gonna be a lot of strings on this album and stuff like that. So I kind of like how you take the whole theme of the project and put it on that album cover. So for those like me who digitally thumbing through the crates, I can see that and say, okay, I gotta listen to this because this looks like it's gonna be a dope joint right here. You know what I mean?
Word up,
Uh,
man. That's what it's really about, man.
so putting music in the message, right? You gotta. It's at the end of the day, it's all entertainment, right? You still have to entertain the crowd. You still have to entertain, but you have to do it in a way where, like you said, you got to put that message and you got to put those jewels, and so people can absorb it without feeling like they're being preached to, right? It's like the Public Enemy thing. Like they was dope, and Chuck and them was a little heavy handed with the jewels sometime, and it's kind of like some people kind of shied away from it. So how do you keep staying fresh and staying to where you say some things, like you said, some double entendre type things, or you say some things that are witty, and you still keep it funky, you know what I'm saying, with the music and everything like that, man? How do you keep attacking that challenge that you may have in this current climate of music?
I think that's a great question. I just think that that Chuck D, Immortal Technique, and Talib, Nas are like probably many few of the many revolutionaries that were trying to do that in a well uncompromised, Kendrick Lamar as well,
Mm-hmm.
and uncompromised way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think by just keeping it like just balanced, not too far left wing, not too far right wing, just to have a balance and to put food
Mm-hmm.
in the medicine, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you don't put the food in the medicine together, and like you're just giving people chemicals, they're gonna gravitate to that drill music and end up, doing what the record labels want your kids, my kids, the homies down the street who are just getting out of work, the homegirl getting into argument, all the ratchetness with
Mm-hmm.
people being industry plants. It's just an ongoing, unfortunate battle between evil and good. I hate to sound cliche, but
Yeah.
this is literally what's going on. And people that don't understand the science behind Lucifer and God are just a tragic, you know, uh, just a tragic part of this commodity that continues on. So I find it just to have a balance and not to do it as much without a balance, because yeah, people can be like, oh man, he's just talking,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But there has to be a balance, and the best way is just to never lose that
Absolutely. Never lose
balance.
sight, right? I always
You
said
know what I
too,
mean?
as a
Have a universal acceptance.
absolutely. I always said too, as an independent man, it's kind of like we all playing with house money at this point, because we are our own budget, right? We can only go as far as that we can finance ourselves and things like that. So there's there's always that no fear factor of like, look, this is my money. Nobody telling me what to do, so I can put this out and the people gonna respect me because it's real. Whereas it's people can tell from a mile away if it's an industry plan. People can tell a mile away if it's funded by somebody else because you can tell by the presentation and the message. So I always appreciated artists like you who kind of just like I'm just gonna do what the fuck I feel because I'm gonna find people that's gonna listen to it and I'm gonna find a tribe that's gravitate towards it and build off of that. Um, between the last project and this project, man, have you seen that organic growth of new people that you may not have had the last go around, where this go around's here and you just like, oh wow, I'm starting to feel a little bit more interaction. I'm starting to see a little bit more people kind of gravitate towards the music. How's that been for you?
No, definitely. It with every project, there's always different elements of people, of opportunity, and, and, and which every project it organically grows with more people, and the more I have the opportunity to do it, the more people have the opportunity to listen to it. So it's it's just crazy how it gradually just keeps building, and I'm very grateful for it, man. Because I never like thought like people would gravitate to it or takes just the slightest interest, but there is out there, and that's what like people are interested in knowing what the difference is between the right and wrong, not only like in music, but in food and federal laws and the banking system, just regulations in general, because it's all corrupted and it's all linked together, it's all connected. You know what I'm saying? So like Hollyweird and then the industry go hand in hand, and you know what I mean, it's just different outlets in this country had led us to be like we're free, but we're incarcerated. You know what I mean? We're all mentally enslaved, unfortunately, because that connection with people. A lot of people don't speak out on this. Not a lot of people spread truth, and I think that's what gives me the leg up sometimes on the competition, because I'm able to connect with people at a different level than more than just me just making a song, because I want you to give me your money, and I want you to just be a fan. I'm really just trying like to educate. So I think that's what allows me to gradually keep growing with people, brother.
Absolutely, yeah, man. And then it's kind of like the way people consume the news or lack thereof now. Back in the day, we had the newspaper, and we had pretty legit television. Now everything is so sensationalized, and everybody wants to get the scoop. So nobody really fact checks anymore. So the music now is the news, right? Like it should have been back in the day, like how it was back in the day, where they were reporting to what was going on in the streets. So your singles, your albums are literally the news for a lot of people who don't really get into the news like that, because they think it's just corny old people who fighting about who's gonna be president. But when they hear what you saying, you getting people, you engaging with the people and you getting them, to research a lot of this stuff. So it's always dope that, like you said, I'm not here for the money, because that's going to come at some point, but I'm just here to kind of give the jewels and the knowledge the way it should be, you know what I'm saying, where it's not filtered and all that kind of stuff. So that's definitely something we always got to, appreciate artists like yourself and give you the light, because everybody out here they don't want to do that, man. Everybody just want to get the next viral moment and try to work on getting the next viral moment. There's really nothing organic about that, brother. So you already know, man, we definitely got you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you boom bap alumni here in the Mixtape Show, and we always support you and promote you any way we can, man. So I definitely rock with you in that one, man. What's the single, man? What you pushing? Which singles you pushing, or what visuals you want to push for this project?
So when we did a visual for Notorious Lobos, which featured Tory Lanez. Production was made from one of his producers. I can't remember his name, but Victorious Lobos was one of them. Already a Legend with Saint. We got Golden Pharaohs and No Emotion. That's probably another single we probably gonna do a video for. And I might do a video for No Country for Old Wolves, which was produced by the late great Prodigy's daughter,
Mm.
Santana Fox.
Santa Fox,
And
yeah, yeah.
yeah, she's like a great producer, and I'm happy to announce that I at least got like two more singles I'm working on that she made for me and shit that I'm gonna
Yeah.
put out
Nice.
in the future.
Nice, nice,
And
nice.
yeah,
And she a dope MC too. People forget
absolutely.
about that part. She a dope MC.
Oh yeah, yeah. She just dropped an album not too long ago, and she's very versatile, man. She's in the bag when it comes to bars as well, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Dope, man. Well, Choco, brother, you already know,
Yeah,
man. This is home to you, man. I love and I keep saying I gotta make my way down there at some point, but life is life, and but we'll get there. Um, I'm happy that your project is out, man. I always look forward to your visuals. Your visuals are always crazy
appreciate that,
on
man.
all your projects. The music is
Thank you,
always
man.
there. I love the
Thank you,
messages. And like I said, man, we definitely got your back, brother.
thank
So,
you.
what else you got, man? Summertime's here, right? We are shit already damn near in the middle of
Yeah.
June. What else you got going on, man? That you can talk about?
Um. Well, definitely. Next year I'm gonna be dropping an album with DJ Heron.
Okay,
Um.
I saw that.
We're,
I saw
we're
that. I saw that. I
working.
saw that joint y'all did together too. That was dope, man. The I saw the
Yeah,
YouTube.
man. A lot of
That
people
was dope.
liking it.
Yeah, I like that. That's dope, man. I like how that.
Yeah.
I like what they doing, and I like what you cooked up with them, man. That was definitely dope.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, me and Heron working on an album. Um, I literally got another album I'm about to drop as well. So like, it's like I guess I'm ahead of my time or something because I'm trying to do something. Uh, what I'm trying to make another album when I got one already, but like,
Yeah.
man, I just got so many projects I'm working on. Like, it's by the end of the year though, or close before the year's over, I'm definitely gonna drop another album,
All right.
and that one's called Soul Over Money, and yeah,
Mm,
man,
mm.
just those two projects I'm focused on right now. Last weekend I was with Aaron. We was working on one of the joints from the album, and yeah, a lot of videos are coming though, like '90s Jit, Wolves in Budapest. The joint that DJ Premier, he made like this beat tape where
Mm,
it
mm,
collected volume 3. It was a sample where DMX was in it, you know what I'm
mm.
saying? And I couldn't believe like no one really like rapped on it, so I rapped on it. We're coming out with a visual for that as well. Hopefully, Premiere will be able to see that. And
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
man, we got a lot of work, a lot of things that come into fruition and shit, man.
Yeah, those see those are
Great
the
things,
those are
great
the
things.
those are the viral moments I love, man. When somebody does something hip hop and organic, and I love when, like you said, Premier would have kind of get eyeballs on that and then show love to that. That'd be dope for you, bro. So hopefully that'll happen for you,
Yeah,
man. And you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. And when you do that, man, just tag us and we'll help continue the hashtag moving so we can get those eyes on them, man. You know what I'm saying?
for sure, for sure. I'll tag you for sure when I drop the video. We're
Absolutely,
gonna shoot
man.
it this month, like end of
Nice, nice, brother. Well, man, much continued success to you, Choco. Man, like I said, we definitely got your back.
you too, brother.
I definitely gonna purchase this project here within the next couple of days. I've been out of town busy, but I'm gonna lock in this week and get my music together for the show, and I'm gonna go purchase that project, put it on the radio station,
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother.
do some promo on the website and everything, man. And you know this is home, man. Just let the H2O ones know or hit me up, brother, when everything come through, and we got you as always, brother.
For sure, man. For the support and help, man.
Absolutely,
Salute. Thank you.
absolutely. Anybody you need to shout out, or anybody you wanna, you know what I'm saying? Plug.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yo, shout out to No Emotion. Shout out to Jags, Money Mowgli. Shout out to Shotty. Shout out to Tory Lanez, Free Tory. Shout out to Saint. Shout out to Santana Fox. Shout out to Hot Powers. Shout out to Chi Chi. Shout out to Inspector Deck, RZA, Capadonna, Master Killer. Um, Shout out to motherfucking motherfucking Andy Gorilla for making the art. And shout out to H2 Owens, WVCC Scythe Life. And yeah, man, That's it, man.
Absolutely,
Much
absolutely.
love to everyone, man.
Absolutely, brother. We got your back, brother. And like I said, man, anytime anything come up, just let us know. The show's always open for you, man. I've cut back on interviews a lot, but whenever my man H2 gives me a call, the door is always open, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
We're
that,
trying to
man.
keep this a little bit more exclusive. You know what I mean?
Word up, nah, I appreciate that, man, for sure,
Absolutely.
man. Hell yeah, man.
He goes
I
by the name
appreciate that for real.
for real. He goes by the name of Choco Valens, man. He just dropped this dope project, Hollywood Blows. You know, industry. Well, no, my bad. Industry Blows. Industry Blows. And
Yeah, industry close.
it's a
Yeah.
really dope project. And like I said, he kind of picking up where he left off from the last project last time he was here on the show. You know what I'm saying? And if you wanna, you know, if you're not too familiar with what's going on out there, I think this is probably a really good project to kind of listen to kind of get you up to speed on top of the gossip columns. You know what I'm saying? And this brother keep you in the right mind frame. You know what I mean? Choco, brother, I definitely appreciate you coming through, man. And like I said, next time when you got the next project, come on back and let's do this again. All right?
Absolutely, you already know, man.
All right.
Appreciate you, man.
We'll be
Salute.
right back.
Much love.